Good morning and welcome to day 2 on board the AmaViola. We're still in Zaandam and we're going to explore and do what's called a taste
of Holland. River cruises give you excursion options. Usually there's one or two that are available. Today in Zandam, they had a Taste of Holland, which is a walking tour and educational stuff here. But they also had this go back, like take a bus back to Amsterdam and do a canal ride. If you've watched our video from Amsterdam, you've already seen that we've done that, so we decided to stay in town. And then we are going to the next town over. And where did we say that was? Tim, yesterday thought it was in Germany.
Utrecht,
I think it's still in the Netherlands. Do you have another excursion planned for this afternoon? So we'll take you along with that too.
Inland, to the north, that is inland. The river is collecting the rainwater, the water from the peatland. This was all peatland. And with high tide outside, we close the lock, we close the doors to keep the salty water out. With low tide, we keep them closed to keep the fresh water in. It's from a project, Social Sofa, it's called. So started by an artist, Utre. As you said, it's proven that the bigger the cities today, the more lonely the people are living in those cities. New York, for example, a lot of lonely people with more and more single people, right? And the kids don't know their neighbors. All in the green bowls, apart from one, the blue one. It's a reference to the blue house of California.
Oh, wow.
And when this was being built, because this is the recreation thing. Now, 20 years. But now we like it. Yeah. We love it. Yes, we think now that they did a good job. This is a beautiful this eye picture. Take it out, we roll the balls, egg breadcrumb, we deep fry it. Our favorite bar food.
Nice.
On top of a little bit of Zaandam mustard, made in our windmills here.
Okay.
And it's the same principle as milling your grain, but you need different stones because the mustard seed is way finer. This is Beemster cheese. In Wisconsin, in the States, every year there's a cheese contest. You know?
Yeah.
3,300 something cheeses sent in this year, out of 25 countries. And this brand, Beemster, did win the first one.
Oh, congratulations.
Beemster, it's a piece of grassland close by here. That's where the name comes from. It's a Gouda style cheese. And the one who did win is the Beemster Royal
Nice.
Grand Cru. It's an old cheese. And cheese is considered old after 1 year maturing. This cheese is about 6 to 9 months maturing.
Okay.
So it still has the creaminess of young cheese, but it's getting already more tasteful, more stronger tasteful. This is what you call a cheese sandwich. It's made with the same cheese. Piece of pork sausage. And this onion is an Amsterdam onion, sweet sour. That's
Okay.
really nice. That's really nice.
Nice.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
So it's not a grape, it's an onion.
I thought it was a grape too. It is an
good
onion.
thing.
We are currently sitting in the Mail Company restaurant in Zandam at the back end of our excursion, and we have a little sampling in front of us. And as you just heard, we've got some savory and sweet and cheeses and sausages, and it's a Taste of Holland.
Mustard is a very big deal
Yeah.
here. because they have the windmills to grind the mustard seeds and create mustard. So
I'm going to try this thing. Oh, it's really good. Apparently, this is a really big bar food. These little fried balls.
it looks nicer on the outside. The inside looks mushy.
It's mushy, but it's good. And the mustard is really good. It's a great mustard.
Cheers from
Zandam.
and the mail company.
We are back in our stateroom and we got some fun stuff from AmaWaterways. Tim will have a nice new hat, which is all embroidered actually, and it says AmaWaterways on it, so that's a nice thing. Very cool. With our compliments, this is just a card saying thank you for joining us. This is, I believe, we have chef's table for tonight. It's our formal invitation. Let's see what it says. Roll. Oh, it's the menu. Oh, we have fancy wines tonight, Tim. Rudesheim wines, because that's where we're going, I think, soon. Tomorrow, maybe. Yes. And this is our menu for tonight as well. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Oh, it's a scarf. Wow, that's really fancy. Another thank you. And there's like ways in here that you could put your scarf. Who would have thunk? It's silk. That's so cool. That's very nice. Thank you, Ama.
We are leaving Zaandam right now. We're headed down the canal, and we're going to go under a bridge, our first bridge. Waiting for the green light. It's a red light up ahead. The captain is outside
right behind us.
Yeah, he's not outside of the little bridge. He's got his own control unit on the side, so he can get a better gauge of how close we are to the side walls of the bridge. We are on our way to a town called Utrecht. So we'll be doing a beer tasting there. And so we've got to eat some lunch. Otherwise, we're going to...
Lunch is being served in the main dining room. And I think they even have a chef's table for lunch, which is odd. I didn't expect that. They're doing Italian there. We're having that for dinner tonight, which is not Italian. It'll be completely different. But yeah, no, this has been kind of cool so far. We had a great tour in Zandam. Our tour guide, Mark, was fantastic. We loved him. He was very knowledgeable.
And a little interesting information. He had a little booklet of photos from the past that shows like different traditional things. It's an area that floods. So he had pictures of churches full of livestock.
Yep.
Because of floods, people went to the highest point, which was the church. Little things like that which make it more fascinating than just a documentary.
It's not like that anymore because they have all these dams and stuff that they put in, right? What are locks?
So we've got a green light. They haven't raised the bridge for us yet. It's got to be very soon. Yeah. But we'll bring you along. I'm doing a little time lapse of it. Hope that turns out.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's probably the first of a number of bridges on the course.
I'm sure.
All from what they
call or locks, one or the other.
So they call this cruise going from A to B. So you'll go from Amsterdam to Basel in Switzerland. So this will be our first time moving on a riverboat. So
we were moving a little faster than I expected. I was like, oh wait, we have got to go upstairs. So
we're gonna go under this bridge shortly, and then we're going to run to lunch. So come along with us and we'll go under the bridge.
Let's go. I've been challenged to eat herring on this trip, and there is a traditional Dutch herring salad on the salad bar today for lunch. So I'm going to give this a try. God help me. There's herring and beets and I think potatoes in there. Almost looks like a potato salad with fish in it. It's very salty and briny, but it's not awful. Would I eat all of it? Probably not, but it's tolerable. Tim won't try it, so. We are still on our way to Utrecht. I think that's how you say it. We're a little bit delayed because of getting the bridge, right? Isn't that what they said?
Yeah, through a lock and a bridge of some sort. This brewery that we're going to, from what I've read, it's in a castle. Fingers crossed. I'm fine with any beer, but if it happens to be in a castle, all the better.
That would be very cool. We'll see.
Lunch was interesting. I had a margarita pizza.
That
not something you would ordinarily order here in Amsterdam.
It came out like a cheese pizza, but it was a very crisp, burnt top cheese pizza, although it didn't taste awful. It was okay.
That's fine.
The
just
dough was good.
Needed
and
something solid so that I could drink beer without any repercussions.
I just ordered the specialty burger, which also tasted okay. It was a lunch. It was fine. We sat with some nice people, or I guess they sat with us because we were at the table first.
It's a town called Yorkshire, north of London, by about 200 miles or something, they said. This is almost a channel because this area has got like metal seawalls, a lot of industry along this way.
Yeah.
So we will be docking in Utrecht soon, just later than originally planned.
Yeah, I think they said about 10-15 minutes late.
When you have an excursion, they have different colored cards you take so that
show you.
The tour groups can get divided out, so it's not too many in each group, so that whoever's leading it
like that.
We'll bring you along on our brewery tour in a few minutes, I think, after we get settled.
Officially made it to Utrecht. It took a while. We had to take a bus ride over here, and we are on our way to the beer tasting.
Traffic is really heinous in this town, so despite all the bicycles, there's still a lot of cars.
Yeah, traffic was really bad getting here.
Started with 35 years ago, and half of the beers we brew is white beer, and it's also our most popular beer. So I hope you like it.
Okay, thank you. We have made it to the Utre Brewery, and we have our first beer tasting. This is called a white beer.
There's a beer list. We'll put a picture of the list. I think we'll probably be trying all 6 of the beers or 7 of the beers from what I've heard.
They said that this is their best-selling beer, and it's actually very good.
It's the first beer they
Yeah.
brewed here, I guess. So we're starting at the beginning. So we have gotten some food to sample as well, just like this morning, except
Very
for these
similar.
little sausage guys over here. But these little beater ball things that we had this morning that you dip in the mustard. Since there's 4 of us, we've got little
They
forks so that we can.
And the
Spoon it
cheese
up.
is unbelievably amazing. I love the cheese from here. So this mustard is a little different than what we had this morning. The server said that they make it here out of the beer. So it's more what we would consider mustard back in the States, and not what we had this morning, which was sweeter.
So the building that houses the brewery is was a 13th century castle that was at one time converted for the poor, just to house the poor. But now
It's a brewery.
Repurposed it for yet another. But yeah, these are fried and they've got the contents inside. It's all gooey.
I honestly don't know. I haven't tried it.
It's like soy sauce.
It's sweet. No, it's not soy sauce. I don't know what that is.
I got the IPA for you. It's beer 6% with taste of grapefruit and citrus. So it's very hoppy, it's very bitter, but very easy to drink. So I hope you like it.
Thank you.
Historically, in the 17th century, Utrecht was known as a brewery town. There were 22 local breweries in this area. The main reason for that was the city water was pretty toxic. So people drank beer like they would drink water. So cheers to beer number 3. And I've got to finish 1 and 2 as also.
Cheers.
I'm not chugging.
I'm not sure I like this
I'm
one.
kind of hoarding the cheese.
The cheese? I wish they'd bring us more cheese.
Everyone ate their
cheese is
cheese so
good.
fast. I've just been nibbling like a mouse.
The second one was the IPA, India Pale Ale, English beer, what very famous in California, I understand, because a lot of brewers started brewing that about 15 years ago. And a lot of brewers here in Holland started about 5-6 years ago brewing it also. We here in Holland have about 900 breweries, small breweries, the same as California has also in the state, something like that. And we start brewing also IPAs here a lot. And I find out that a lot of young people like more IPAs than the older people. I find out when I do tours here, I hear from the people. I said, okay, colleague of you was 1790s and he don't like IPAs. This building was built in 1276.
Oh, wow.
Mean you are in the oldest stone remaining building in Utrecht here. Here we have bottles. Normally we don't have bottles. Well, only all beers are only from tap. You can get. We made a special white bun. 5% also, but he's more full from taste, more ingredients. If you want, you can have a souvenir. You can buy them at the bar here. Any questions more about the beers?
If you want to buy one, we just go up to the counter and they'll...
You order with me if you want one.
Oh, sure. The white beer?
White beer?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't. Oh, you can have this one.
Okay. Okay, we are back on board after our excursion through Utrecht and our beer tasting. And now we have to get through a lock that leads to the Rhine River. So we'll be leaving the canal and entering the Rhine River shortly. It'll be our first lock. We've had bridges raised, but we have not done this process yet. There's a number of ships going through already on the right side, but I believe we're going on the left side. All right, the gate is being raised on the left side of the lock, and then we'll get the green light to proceed, and we'll get in between the two gates before they change the water levels. So just the other side of that metal door up ahead is the Rhine River that we'll be traveling down. So the middle of our ship is going to get a little drizzle from the gate. There's water draining from the gate. And as soon as we get all the way into the lock, they'll raise the water level about 6 feet so that it matches the water level of the Rhine River on the other side. All right, now the crew is going to help guide the ship into the space. The captain is outside of the bridge and has a little control panel so that he's closer to the wall and can see more carefully or more closely how close we are so as not to make contact with the wall. We're almost all the way inside the lock now. All right, he's about ready to fasten the rope. Oh, we missed the first try. Almost, second try. He got it. We are secure. Now they can lower the back of the lock wall, and then as soon as that's complete, then they'll add water. So up behind us, there's the control tower where they're watching to make sure that the entire ship is within the space, and then they switch on the water valve. You can see the watermarks on the walls and on the gates show how much water they need to add to get it to the level of the river. All right, now the siren has sounded. They're going to start filling this lock. It's going to start bubbling in from the river. Then ever so gradually, the boat begins to rise with the water level. So only about 3 to 4 feet left to go before they raise the gate. And up goes the gate. And then we'll get our first sight of the Rhine River. And there she is. Engineering marvel here. We're exactly at the same level as the river now, so the ropes can be removed. They're just putting the ropes away. And we'll be able to pull forward. We're on our way to Germany. It's really something, though, to see our way forward from here. And there's a green light. We can pull forward now. And we're about to enter the Rhine. All right, here's the water ride about to start. I'll step back under the roof. That was close. Success. All right, we are off to our chef's table dinner for tonight. We get one of those per sailing.
How cool is this?
One big table.
Sorry, we're 5 minutes late.
I believe you're room number 221.
That is correct. Are we the last one?
Yes.
Sorry.
Oops. I will bring it to you.
Oh, thank you.
Here, table 4.
Where are we?
Sorry. You guys
It's very touching.
And welcome to the Chef's Table Restaurant. My name is Riel and I will be your head waiter for this evening. And I would also like to introduce my colleague who will be helping during tonight's service, Mr. Niels and Mr. Chan. Good evening. Nice evening. And this evening we are pleased to present to you our Chef's Table tasting menu. This is the special menu created by our chef Teddy from Indonesia.
We are sitting in the chef's table and I am getting ready for the first meal, I guess, or appetizer. It is a burrata cream thing with caviar on it. This is really good. It's like a creamy, moussey texture, which you may not like, but I like it. I love burrata though, so. To our second course, which is an avocado with salmon on the top and beluga caviar. So I will give this a try. I'm not quite sure if Tim's going to like this one. It's like a tartare, I think is what they said. We do have the whole menu back in the room. We will post that. It's good. There's a little spice. I don't know what it is. Course number 3 is soup. It is a carrot with ginger and a coconut foam. And let's give this a try. It's not super gingery. I was expecting it to be spicy, and it's not. But it's very, it's not super creamy either. It's a little creamy, but not like, it's more brothy. Everything is very good so far. We are now on course 4, which is a hot appetizer. It is a large, very large shrimp prawn with a coconut lemon sauce and a large piece of pineapple, which looks so good. I can't wait to try this one. Garlic too, I can smell the garlic. And there's some dill in there. So the chef's dinner also comes with a wine pairing. So they've been changing up the wine. We had a really nice Riesling a little while ago. Now we've got a Chardonnay, and we have champagne. Wow. I combined the pineapple with the shrimp. It is so good. It's my favorite so far.
A word from the photographer here. We're going into our second block as we're going down the Rhine. I'm just eating because I have to eat to survive, but we're going to have another situation where the ship has to be raised and lowered and all of that. So I can't film this one, but you saw the first one. That's plenty. It's same concept, but yeah, we do have different levels that we have to reach in order to get out onto the river.
We have officially entered our final, I think, entree course. We did have a quick palate cleanser in between, which we didn't film. It is a sirloin of beef, supposedly cooked medium rare, so we'll see, with some vegetables, and it looks like a pumpkin puree, and a little bit of a gravy thing. It's more medium. It's not medium rare. And it's good, but it's a little tough. And that's my honest opinion on that one. We have arrived to our final course. It's been a long dinner. We have a dark chocolate mousse with mango, I guess, and it looks like there's some nuts and a raspberry. We also have a Riesling sweet wine, which I don't know if I'll drink because I don't like sweet wine. Oh, that's interesting. Here, that's the bottom, but I'll show you the inside is literally dark chocolate, and there's white chocolate strips around it. Oh, it's very good. It's very rich, but very, very good.
All right, so the chef's table lived up to all the hype. It was really pleasant. They kept refilling the wine glasses, and they had so many different wines involved. It was to the point where they would encourage you to finish your glass so they could bring you a different glass of a different wine. So it was a blur. It happened so fast.
You know, dinner was great. We had good company, lots of jokes. With a couple from Scotland, and then we decided to go down and listen to some music out in the bar. It was a classical duo tonight. They were very good. But, you know, so river cruises are not like ocean cruises in regard to entertainment. Mm-hmm. You don't have a ton of, you know, theater shows or production shows. You got, you know, like one musician a night or something like that, which is fine. And then a bunch of people go to bed. And we are on the Rhine River now officially, and went through the locks and heading to Dusseldorf, Germany tomorrow. And we are going to Cologne on a walking tour. That is our our excursion of the day, and really excited about that.
You do have to get to the city centers in a lot of these places, and that requires a bus in most cases. They're not going to make you walk miles. And traffic is, despite the number of bikes in Holland or Amsterdam or Netherlands, there's still a lot of cars and there's a lot of congestion.
One last thing though, when we were on the bus, we were in Utrecht. They bussed us to a different location. So the ship left after we left on our excursion, and they bussed us to a different location to pick us up. I think that's a very common thing with river cruises. And I think they'll probably do that again tomorrow. We will keep you posted with that, but it's a little bit new for us because normally when you're on an ocean cruise, you are at the same port all day. The boat moves, and then they bring you to the boat on the buses when you're on the excursion. So have a good night. We will see you tomorrow in Dusseldorf, Germany. Good night. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe so we can continue to bring you fun adventure videos like this one. See you in Cologne, Germany. And remember, keep living the wonderful life.